let's kick this off with some serious UFC drama. Daniel Cormier finally clapped back at Jon Jones, who recently stirred the pot by claiming he would destroy DC even worse if they fought at heavyweight. Yup, Jones went on record saying he believes he'd beat Cormier at heavyweight even more brutally than he did at light heavyweight. According to Jones, his speed has transitioned to heavyweight perfectly, while DC's has. He insisted that his kicks would be way too much for DC to handle, saying everyone saw what those kicks did to him in their rematch. And DC? Oh, he wasn't staying silent this time. He reminded everyone that back in 2019, Jones himself said he wouldn't fight DC at heavyweight.
Yeah, there's another quote I want you to react to. So Jones said this recently: I believe I beat Daniel Cormier at heavyweight worse than I beat him at light heavyweight.
Okay.
Yeah,
Molly,
let's have a real talk. Just you and I.
You're messy, Molly. Yeah, you and I and the rest of
You and I, yeah.
Okay.
You and me.
Let's make this true to everyone.
Okay.
Udonis will tell you, because he saw it. Udonis likes watching fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Jon Jones, when I was actively fighting, said I would not fight Daniel at heavyweight because it gives him an advantage. That's where he's best at. Molly, I'm 46 years old. I am retired. I swing a golf club. I swing a golf club in my free time. Yeah, he's out of his mind. I wish you saw the rest of the quote, because he said something. What did he say? It was
he said he fight better than I do. And
it was much better or much.
It was not correct English.
It was bad English.
Yeah.
It was very bad English from Jon Jones.
You know those fantasy matchups MMA fans dream of but never get? Well, one might actually happen. Kamaru Usman, the former welterweight champ, has fans buzzing after teasing a potential mega fight with Islam Makhachev. On his podcast, Usman hinted that if both he and Islam win their next fight, they could meet for an epic showdown.
It's one of those things that we'd have to talk about. Obviously, that's a blockbuster fight. Former pound for pound and the current pound for pound champion. And that's something we have to talk about, because Islam, I love those guys. Islam, Habib, I love them all. Unlike the situation with Bilal, which, listen, like, yeah, I know me and Bilal had our differences here and there. I never wish bad on anybody, even though I didn't necessarily care for the guy. Friends make friends rich. Yeah. And hey, if that's the situation, then obviously I think Islam and I are mature enough to have a conversation about.
Okay, so what I'm saying, Kamaru, is you'll be open to when the time comes.
I don't see why not.
But things really exploded on Tuesday night when Dana White jumped on Instagram Live and dropped bomb after bomb. He confirmed that Islam Makhachev will officially vacate his lightweight title. By that title, it's now up for grabs at UFC 317, where Ilia Topuria and Charles Oliveira will clash on June 28th. And that's not all. Dana also announced that Dricus du Plessis will defend his middleweight belt against Khamzat Chimaev at UFC 319 in Chicago on August 16th. Oh, and there were more fight announcements that had fans buzzing. Sharabutin Magomedov returns to fight Marc-Andre Barriault at UFC Abu Dhabi July 26th. Alexandre Pantoja defends his flyweight belt against Kai Kara France UFC 317. On that same card, we have Beneil Dariush versus Renato Moicano, Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov, Brandon Royval versus Meneli Capet, Tracy Cortez versus Viviana Araujo, Jack Hermanson versus Gregory Rodriguez, and Justin Tafa versus Don'Tale Mayes. Woo! That's a stacked lineup. Which fight are you hyped for? Drop it in the comments. Right after the announcement, the fighters wasted no time reacting. Ilia Topuria tweeted his excitement, saying that June 28th will be the day his dream comes true. He'll become the new lightweight champ. He did offer a polite apology to Charles Oliveira, saying he's just chasing his dreams. And then he threw shade at Makhachev, calling him a runner. Charles Oliveira kept it simple and classy, posting, "Now it's real. We'll see you on June 28th, my family."
Fala, minha família, tava no mesmo treino, já anunciaram a minha luta, dia 28 de junho, Fight Week, vamos disputar o título, o campeão tem nome, se chama Charles Oliveira, the champions of the name, let's go.
Meanwhile, Dricus reacted to his fight news by posting a photo captioned, "Prepare to be amazed." And Khamzat, he responded with nothing but a silence emoji. Ouch, the mind games are starting early. In the welterweight division, Jack Della Maddalena gave a timeline for his first title defense against Islam Makhachev. In an interview with Fox Sports Australia, Jack said he'll be ready to face Islam in 4 to 5 months, so we're looking at mid or late this year.
No plans yet, but we'll definitely be open. We'll be getting back in there within the next 4 to 5 months, I believe. Some point, hopefully mid to late end of the year, we'll get something going. But I'm excited. There's a lot of top welterweight contenders. There's a lightweight guy that wants to come up and fight for the welterweight title. So there's a lot of challenges. So I'm really excited, and hopefully we get in there real soon because I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just stoked that he's I'm stoked that he's he's calling for a fight against me. It's a dream come true. I believe I can beat him, and I believe I can get him back to Vault, so it would be a pretty surreal moment. I reckon I can get it.
But let's get to the big controversy that has fans fuming. People are wondering, why did Islam vacate his lightweight belt when he could have just tried for a second title, like others before him? Well, his manager, Ali Abdelaziz, told MMA Junkie that the UFC promised Islam a welterweight title shot this year no matter what. Whether Jack Della Maddalena is ready or not, Islam will still be getting his shot at the undisputed welterweight crown.
Islam will fight this year, regardless, Maddalena injured, not injured, hurt. This is the word was given to me by Hunter, by Dana, by everybody. He said, Jamal Hill, that injury, was the kid. Islam will fight for a title. And these guys do their word is gold to me. They always, whatever they say, they do. And he will fight someone. He can beat anybody. But Jack Maddalena, the champion, congratulations. Islam will fight him. But Jack is not ready. This belt will be Islam will fight for the belt, not an interim belt, for a real UFC belt.
Ali also revealed that Hunter Campbell's trip to Dagestan helped smooth over all the negotiations, even though people were advising him against it.
If Hunter would not went to Dagestan, I don't think would have been as smooth it is. But I think the culture, Habib and Islam and these guys, our culture, when you have a guest, you don't let the guest leave his hand empty hand.
Right.
And I think, all respect to him, he went there. A lot of people told him not to go there. They don't think he's crazy. I think he's crazy also. And you gotta respect.
But here's where the fan outrage really kicked off. A lot of people feel Dana White and the UFC are playing favorites again. They feel it's unfair that Islam had to vacate his belt while John Jones, who's been out for ages and has his own controversies, still gets to keep his belt. One user tweeted, "Making Islam vacate his title before John Jones is crazy. That push was so biased. Crazy work. Dana loves John Jones more than a friend for sure. Kissing his ass all day. They vacated Ilya and Islam, but not that washed PED abuser. Show?" Another fan added, "Poor Tommy, Dana White privilege? Ridiculous. Dana really loves Jones. It's weird." And honestly, most fans seem to agree. The internet exploded with memes. Here were the top 3. Meme 3 by Smoking Joe Frazier. Meme 2 by Stinky Buttertoes. And the memo mom by Ray Rex 9. That's it for now, folks. If you love this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest MMA madness.